Yeah, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. This is kingsfx trader right here. So in this video we are going to be continuing with our series on some few things or basic things you need to know or you need to understand about price action that will help you improve your trading, reduce your losses, and increase the level of your profitability in the forex market. So if you have not been following this series from the first video, I think it's necessary to go back and check out the I think 3 videos back. Okay, we discussed the trend already, we discussed support and resistance already, we discussed patterns, reversal patterns, and now in this video we are going to be discussing, or I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite candlestick pattern, that is reversal candlestick patterns. Okay, so when you combine this information together, guys, you are going to have a higher probability trade setup. Okay, and that's what every profitable trader is using. They have a setup that gives them an edge over the market. All right, so they don't trade just because they heard about support and resistance or trend line or anything like that. They make sure they combine 2 or 3 information together and build up a strategy using that information, right? So you need to understand how to combine different stuff together in order to create a setup, right? And that's exactly what I'm going to be sharing. I'm going to be sharing with you some important reversal candlestick pattern. So this ones I'm going to share is my favorite reversal candlestick pattern. So I don't know your favorite. You can actually drop your favorite in the comment section so that we learn. I can also learn from you. Okay, drop your own favorite reversal pattern, candlestick pattern in the comment section. So without wasting much of our time, first I'm going to be sharing the first one. The first reversal pattern I love using is the bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. So let's say that the price is pushing to the down to the upside and towards a support level or swing high. The price started to create this kind of candlestick right here. So I'm not going to be putting the wicks, but you already know what I mean. So now the price after that creates this. Okay, so now this is a bullish candle and this is a bearish candle, right? So if you look closely, the bearish engulfing simply means that the current candle completely covered the previous one or engulfs the previous one, right? So this is the bearish candle. It formed and it completely covered this one, so meaning that we have more sellers now. Selling power is right here. They were able to close the price below the close the opening, okay, below the opening of the previous one. Okay, they were able to close this one below the opening of the previous one. And if you look this right here, okay, sorry, this is the opening of this candle. Sorry, this is the opening of this candle and this is the closing of this one. So the bearish candle actually closes below the opening of the bullish candle. So if the price have been pushing up and at this point you discover this formation, this candlestick pattern, is a signal that the price is about to reverse to the downside. Okay, the signal that the price is about to reverse to the downside. So now remember, it doesn't work anywhere. You have to know where it formed for you to take it serious or start looking for maybe a reversal. So you have to stick towards the end of this video. You know how I do it. I'm still going to be sharing some few things or few tips for you to know the one that is going to be valid and the one that is invalid. Okay, so this is bearish engulfing. The opposite is the bullish engulfing. Okay, the bullish engulfing. So let's say that the price will be pushing down and at a point, sorry, let me delete that. So if the price have been pushing down and at a point the price decided to create this candle right here. So you have this bearish candle this way, and after that we have a bullish candle. Remember, this candle can come with wicks. Okay, what I mean by wicks is those small lines. those small lines, maybe somewhere here, can actually have a wick. Actually have a wick here, and also have a wick anywhere. Okay, but I don't want to, you know, waste much time by putting this. You already know that this is how the candlestick, most of them comes with wicks. Okay, so you can actually have this kind of wick anywhere around here. So now if you look at this one, maybe the price have been, you know, pushed to the downside, towards the downside this way, and this, at this point, the price, the current candle, which is the bullish candle, was able to close above the previous one, the bearish candle right there. If you look here, this is the closing of that candle right here, and this is the, sorry, this is closing, and here this is the opening of this candle. This is the opening of this candle, and this is the, so the bullish candle was able to close above this one. Okay, so this is actually bullish engulfing. Why this one is bearish engulfing? Because this bullish candle completely covered the previous bearish candle, right? So this is a bullish engulfing, and this is the opposite, which is the bearish engulfing. So this is a buying signal, why this is a selling signal. Okay, the first one is a selling signal, and this second one right here is a buying signal. So that's the first candlestick pattern, and I think that's my favorite. Okay, so the next candlestick I'm going to be sharing is the morning star or evening star. I don't know what you call it. Okay, morning star and evening star. So this is a kind of combination of both bearish engulfing and one more other candle. So what do I mean? So if the price is trending up, the price is pushing up this way, so at this zone you see a bullish candle, maybe a big moment, that is momentum candlestick right here. Then you now have a smaller candle which could be bearish or bullish. Then after that you have another candle this way. So now you have three candles at this zone. You have like three candles at this zone. Okay, so you have the bullish candle, which is big. You have the bearish candle, which is very small, or this candle can actually be bullish candle also, which is very small, and you have a bigger, a kind of a big bearish candle. So at this point, this particular bearish candle is engulfing this one. Okay, but what is important is that the first and the third candle within this zone should be bigger than the second candle. This first candle, which is the green candle, and the third candle, which is a bearish candle, which is the red candle, should be bigger than the second candle, which is the candle in the middle. The candlestick in the middle should be smaller than the two candles. So what I do is that I label this particular candle as the father, and I label this as the mother, and this one in the middle, I call it the child. So you have the father, the mother, and the child in the middle. I don't know whether you are getting this concept. So the one in the middle should be small. The one before should be big, and this one should be big. So we don't care about whether this is bigger than this, whether the first is bigger than the third one, or the third one is bigger than the first one. What we need to know is just to make sure that the one in the middle is smaller than the two. So the opposite is the bullish reversal candle, which I popularly known as the evening star. Oh, sorry, this is the evening star. The bullish is the morning star. Please, I beg you pardon. This is the evening star. Okay, the evening star is the one that brings about the reversal to the downside, but this one I'm about to put in now is the morning star. So let's say the price actually push down and create this pattern down here. Okay, then towards this zone another candlestick, sorry, that should be a bullish candle. So you have a bullish candle right here, and it completely covered this one. So now we have an engulfing, and we have also the father, as I said, the child and the mother. Okay, you have the one, this one, the first one should be big, this one is small, and the other one is, the third one is going to be big also. So you have these two, the first and the third candle, bigger than the second candle, which is the one at the left and the right should be bigger than the one in the middle. That's just the condition. And this particular candlestick right here is known as the morning star. Is a reversal candlestick pattern to the upside. Okay, so if the price is actually trending to the downside, okay, and at this zone you see this candlestick pattern, that is a signal that we are about reversing to the upside. So for me, these are the two basic candlestick pattern I use. So you remember we have the shooting star, we have hammer, we have tweezer top, tweezer bottom, we have the hanging man, a lot of candlestick patterns, but I'm sharing with you the ones, my favorite, the ones I use mostly. So you can actually drop your own candlestick pattern or your favorite candlestick pattern in the comment section. So these are the ones I'm using. So now we are going to the chart, and I will explain the ones that is valid and the invalid one. Okay, so I'm going to the chart to share with you few example of this candlestick pattern. Okay, and how to know the ones that are going to be likely going to be valid and the one you should avoid. Okay, possibly if we see them, I'm going to be sharing. So let's see the current price action right here. Are you seeing what is happening right now? Okay, the price have been pushing to the downside, and at this zone you can see here this particular bullish candle completely, okay, covered this one. You can see it engulfs this one. You can see the closing, that is the opening of this one is here. This is opening of this one. Okay, maybe I have to reduce this to 1. Okay, this is the opening of this candle right here, this bearish candle, and look at the closing of this bullish one. Look at the closing here. So this is the closing and this is the opening of this one. So you can see that this one completely covered this one. So at this zone we are going to be making entry at the close of this candle. Your stop loss below here, your TP maybe 1:2, 1:3. This is already 1:2. Okay, you can actually shift it to any point depending on your risk reward, but what they are paying attention to is the opening. That is where this current candle closes. Okay, this is an example of bullish engulfing candlestick right here. So these two candles are what you are paying attention to. You can see this one completely covered this one. You can see this one failed to push above this. Okay, so the price continued pushing to the downside, but once you discover this kind of candlestick pattern, that's the point. That is a signal that the price is about to reverse to the downside, right? So but this is not for me. I might not likely take this trade, unless if I go back and see. So I'm not likely going to take this trade because it's forming at the middle of nowhere. Okay, sometimes it happens, it plays out well, but I only want to take quality trades. Okay, I want to take only quality. So this one for me is not the best trade. Okay, it's not the best trade, even though it's playing out well, but it is forming at middle of nowhere. We want to see it form at an area of value. Okay, maybe at a support level, resistance level, or swing lows or swing high, something like that. So now we have another example right here, and this one is our bearish reversal candlestick, which is the evening star. Okay, the evening star. So if you look closely, why I choose these two why I say that these two is my favorite is because they happen almost all the time and they are very accurate. Okay, so look at this one right here. Okay, you can see the price actually reversed. Okay, after this, look at the first bullish candle, the smaller bearish candle, and the big bearish candle right here. So we have 1, 2, 3, which the first one I say this one is just like the father, and this one is the mother. and the one in the middle is the child, which is the smaller one. Okay, child is the one in the middle, which is the smaller one. So this one is going to be small. You just want to see this formation where you have a bigger one, smaller one, and a bigger one. Okay, the first and the third should be bigger than the one in the middle. So once you have this, you are expecting a reversal. Okay, you're expecting a reversal. So you also need to check if this thing is forming at our area of value. Okay, and if you see the price created a higher high right here, and the price created a higher low, or sorry, a lower low. So the price created a higher high here, created a lower low, then created a lower high. Okay, which is, we are looking, this is a swing high right here. Okay, so the price created a swing high, which is a lower high, is a downtrend. We are now looking at downtrend right now. So, and it's forming there, giving us that confluence between the trend, the swing high, and also the pattern. So this one for me is a valid one than this one. Okay, this is a valid one than this. And I hope you get this concept now. I hope you get this. You don't just enter because you have seen this pattern, but you need to know where it's forming. Okay, and why I choose this pattern and I think is my favorite is because they happen, you can actually trade them. Okay, you don't just pick any pattern that you hardly see on the chart. Okay, you don't want to pick patterns that you hardly see on the chart. So you need to pick something that you can trade. Okay, so now if you also look here, if you look down here, you can see we had a bullish engulfing. Okay, we had bullish engulfing. The price actually pushed up, but not that much. Okay, not that much. And that's the reason why you need to understand the trend first. You need to understand the trend. We started the journey with the trend. So at this point, you see that the price is trending down. You can see that the price is clearly trending to the downside. You don't have any business looking for buying opportunity. Even though you see this bullish engulfing, you are going to skip it because you're only looking for this bearish engulfing, bearish candlestick pattern. Okay, you are looking for only evening star and this particular bearish engulfing. You can see after this one played out well. Look at another one that played out well again. You have this bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. You can see that this one, the current, this red candle here completely covered this one. It closes below it. You can see the distance, you can see the gap. So look at the closing of this the opening of this bullish candle is here, and you can see the closing of this bearish candle. It closes below, which is showing more selling power at this zone, and the price actually sold to the downside. So we can go on and on and on and on. Okay, we have it here. You can see this is bearish engulfing. We have this also here. You can look closely. Okay, this is not a perfect one, so I'm going to skip this. Okay, this is not a perfect one right here. So look at it again here. We had this clear bearish engulfing right here. The price closes below the previous one. Okay, so you can see how these things play out. Okay, we can go on and on and on, and it keep happening. Look at this one right here. So pay close attention. This is also a hanging man. So you also have an evening star, which is a reversal pattern, big, small, big. Okay, big, small, big, and it's also a hanging man, or you can also call it doji. Okay, which is also a reversal pattern. So you have this candlestick pattern. So look at another beautiful one here, a big spike. Okay, big spike, and you have this small one and a big one. So by now you are making your entry at the close of this candlestick right here, and your stop loss anywhere around here, your TP to any level, maybe 1:2, 3, 4, 5, or any length you want it. Okay, so that is exactly what you are going to be looking out for. So this is another perfect example. This thing keep happening on and on. Once you get this, once you understand this, you are going to be, riding the trend. Okay, so there are a lot of candlestick pattern inside bar, but I'm sharing with you the ones I think for me is the best. Okay, and it works well. Look at this one also. We had the big, the small, and the big, and after that point, you make entry at the close of this candle, and stop loss maybe somewhere above here. Then your TP can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to any point. Look at another one here. This is bearish engulfing. This is also bearish engulfing. So you can check this out, look at this one again. You can see this is a bullish reversal pattern, which is our morning star. This one is big, this one is small, and the other one is big. So this is also a bullish reversal. At the close of that candlestick, which is the bullish candle here, you make entry, your stop loss here, your TP above. Now the most important, for me, the information we have been waiting for, which is the tips. You need to see this thing form at the right place, guys. So you want to see a bullish reversal pattern forming on a support level. Okay, you want to see it on a support level. Okay, you want to see it on a support level. Okay, you want to see it on the support level. So this is morning star, okay, which is a reversal candlestick pattern. So it's when it's forming on a support level, that's the point, okay. And when it's forming, when the price is pushing maybe to the upside, okay, at swing lows, the price is making this movement, okay, and at this point you discover that candlestick pattern. So you know the next move is to the upside, and at this zone you are seeing our pattern, which is the bullish reversal pattern. So at this zone, so you are not just buying because of the pattern, but you are buying because it's forming at the right place, which is the so if this particular candlestick is forming inside here, that's the point, okay, because it's giving you the signal or the pattern right, okay, at the right place, okay, at the right place. So if it's forming here, that's the perfect point to buy, okay, when it's forming at swing lows, when the price is trending up, or the price is forming at a support level, okay, at a support level. So that's basically where you are going to be looking out for these patterns, okay. The opposite or the reverse is the case when the price is trending to the downside, okay. You are looking for this, okay, you are looking for the evening star at this zone. You are looking for the evening star at this zone. You are looking for evening star at this zone, okay. You are looking for it at this zone. So even if you see it here, if the price is trending down, this is not valid, this is not valid, this is not valid, because the price, you don't want to be trading pullback, you want to trade impulsive move, you want to push the full, join the trend trading people to push the price to the downside, okay, instead of trading against the trend, okay. So, and also you look out for it at resistance level, guys, okay. The price is pushing up, so at this zone the price pushing up here, you see this candlestick pattern, which is the evening star. If you see the evening star at that zone, you are likely going to be seeing a reversal, that is the price is likely going to reverse to the downside, okay, to the downside. So remember, I've already explained both bearish engulfing now and this evening star. So you need to know or make sure that it's forming at the right place for you to make entry, guys, okay. So that's that for this video. I hope you got value from this video. I hope it will improve your trading, and remember, don't forget to always like my videos. It encourages me to do more video or create more content like this. All right, so, and if you are new to my channel, consider subscribing to this channel. Remember, you can also join my mentorship program. Go to my website at kingsfx.com, click on the mentorship and sign up for any package you want. Also join the Signal group if you wish to join the VIP Signal group, if you want to grow your account, and all that is also in my website at kingsfx.com. Then click on the mentorship, you will see the Signal section. You sign up for the Signal section if you want the VIP Signal. If you want to also join my free Telegram group, I will leave the link of all these things in the description of this video. You can actually join using that link. Remember, I will not send you a message on Telegram. I will not forward anything for you. There is no transaction on Telegram or on a personal level, okay. So anybody chatting you up claiming to be kingsfx or my team, anything like that, you should ignore the message and know that they are trying to scam you, guys. So please take note of that. and I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye for now, guys.